Okay, so first impression time. There's a new anime out this season called Darwin's Game. No, stop that. Nay's under the covers. As soon as I speak, she likes to get out from under the covers. I don't know why. Nay, no, don't you fucking. She does that all day, every day. I'll finally get her settled down, and she'll lay down, which means she won't be coughing. And then someone make the slightest noise, including like anytime I do a video. And then she gets out from under the covers, and this bitch should get her back under the covers, and it makes me lose my fucking mind. Okay. If you can't tell, my eye's a little fucked up. It's usually gets like this if like I'll watch shows and like especially foreign dramas, big time, will make me cry like really hard, and then I'll be like this because like you know how you get like that gunk in your eye, like when you cry too much or something, and then like it never happens to this eye. Always just this eye. I don't know why. This one's always fine. Like maybe it'll get like a little sore on the outside from like doing this, you know, wiping my tears. This one I'll get that, and then like gunk will get like actually under my eye there. And then for like a couple days I'll have to be like this and like rinse it with water, and then eventually I'll be fine. But I don't know what I did to do it this time because I didn't actually watch anything that made me cry anywhere near as much as what it takes. Usually it takes like a good day of like, ugh, damn it, like, but no. Anyway, so Darwin's Game. Would you sit down, baby? Will you sit down? So you're not hacking? Why are you making your bed to me? She's on the edge of the bed because my bed's pretty high up. And so she's just she was looking at me from the floor going, "Hi, Mom," I'm wagging my butt. Or wagging her butt, I'm wagging my butt. Oh, I'm stupid. Anyway. Yeah, Darwin's Game. Basically, it is... I don't know if y'all remember a little thing called Mirai Nikki. It's been a while since I've seen it, many years, and I was not a fan of it. I didn't hate it, but I was just like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Thank God it's over. But I kind of like the premise of it, so it's kind of like that. Where, basically, Nay, for the love of God, lay down, please. Lay down. Lay. Lay down, bum bun. Ready, set, good jump. Yay! We did it. Stay. Let me stay right here, right there. You know, like a bunny. Like a bunny. Anyway, she got back on the bed. So, like, at Mirai Nikki, it's, like I said, it's been years since I've fucking watched it, but basically what it was there was, you know, a guy somehow gets involved in a game for, they get different weapons, or it has something to do with weapons in the phone, and it's a fucking game where they all have to, like, try to kill each other to survive. And he teams up with people later. Or, well, he teams up with a crazy bitch later. Who's a yandere. A very famous yandere. Well, you're going, what the fuck is yandere? Okay, so basically, you know how there's tsundere, which is pretty much everyone fucking knows what that is. That is basically the hot and cold kind of personality crush. And, it's kind of the exact opposite, where the tsundere can be very hot and cold, and then they have a very cold personality, but actually deep down they are very affectionate. They will eventually show affection. A yandere is someone who batshit crazy and has extremely violent tendencies. So basically, if you don't watch Mirai Nikki, this girl falls in love with him, and she helps him out with the game. But she'll also, like, she actually fucking imprisons him in one episode, I think, for several days on end. He's, like, chained to a fucking chair. And, like, I think he's, like, it's only in his boxers or whatever, and she's only in her underwear. And she, like, feeds him and takes care of him, and he's been there for fucking days. So, like, obviously she's had to, like, give him a bath. He's probably soiled himself. Like, bad. And anyone that tries to come between them, she will kill. Or become very violent towards. And that's basically what yandere is. So here, basically, I don't know if there's any of those here yet, but, like, this is the first impression, so I literally just watched the first episode, which by the way is just, like, a 47-minute episode, and I'm assuming probably the next ones are, okay, yeah, I just checked, this one's going to be 23 episodes, or 23 minutes. I'm sorry, I don't know how many episodes. 23 minutes this episode will be. Here, going into covers. So, yeah, basically, we open up with this character who's in a panda suit, and he's versus this other guy, and apparently Panda can turn invisible. And the other guy dies. That guy turns out to be the friend of our main character, who, of course, is generic-looking motherfucker Kun. Anyway, so, suit was it his Kaname Sudo, I think his name is. I had a dumb, okay? I usually have a dumb. I'm usually always in the dumb. Alright, so he's the main character. He's as generic looking as fucking possible. And like every fucking character, he somehow manages to get involved in this thing. And instead of his first thought being, well, fuck, I gotta defend myself, it's, I don't want to kill anyone. I'm gonna go to the police. I don't understand. I mean, I can understand going to the police. I totally understand that. That makes sense. A lot of people would do that. I would hope that would be their first instinct. Is like, okay, I need to find the fucking police or something. But I also, like, I'm that person that likes characters better if they're like, I'm gonna grab a fucking weapon just in case. Like, I love that character. The one that's like, I'm not chancing it, motherfucker. You're coming after me. I'll try and convince you, but I'm also gonna shoot the gun. Like, I'm not dying, bitch. I'm gonna live. If I can get out of this with police help, great. But if I can't, it's you, boo-boo. I'm gonna live. Bye. Anyway, I don't know why I went all weird there. So yeah, that's basically the thing is this, his friend dies, but he sends him like a request on his phone for a game, and this other dude's like, no. And of course the dumbass fucking does it. And then he gets entered into the game against his will, and then he finds out without anyone telling him. It's not like you get like a rule book or saying, hey, these are the fucking rules. Like, no. He just kind of does it, sees this, hallucinates a snake coming out of his phone and biting him. He passes out. And then, wakes up in the nurse's office, and like, he's on the fucking train, and of course he gets matched in a match without even realizing it against the same player that killed his friend, the fucked up baseball panda mascot. And like, what I mean by that is, like, it's literally a panda in a baseball suit who's a fucking baseball team mascot with a fucking knife that can turn invisible. So he kind of has to figure that out, and his other friend manages to save him, but that guy also ends up dying. Spoiler. They're so minor, you don't, whatever. And then, basically, then he's kind of got to figure out how to get out of this, and he ends up later on in the episode meeting this batshit crazy chick who, lay down. I'm sorry, but you hear honk, 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 like every few minutes for several days, every day, all day. You're kind of like, stop, just sit down, shut the fuck up, I love you, but shut the fuck up. So anytime she does that, I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, he's basically in this game now. He just met up with this girl who's now his teammate, and I'm assuming from the opening or the ending, like it just did one of the openings or endings for it. You know how usually there's an opening and ending in an anime, and sometimes they'll play a whole episode and then they'll do one of the themes at the ending. You don't know if it's the opening or ending theme yet, so they did one of those. So it was like right from the start until the very end of this thing, and then you actually have like a music playing. But, like I said, I don't know if it's the opening or ending thing yet. Like, it did the animation, usually the opening and ending comes with, like, a video sequence, obviously. And so they did that, I don't know which one. Anyway, so, yeah, I'll be honest, I was not looking forward to this at first. I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Like, just... There are certain things that just no longer impress me. Like, oh, it's an isekai. Okay. It's a mecha. Okay. Hey, I'm transported to another world, or I'm stuck in my game now. Like, I have a little bit of bitterness from Sword Art Online, because it was very much like, I've had the similar experience like Naruto, where if something gets super popular, I don't want to watch it, and it's not because I'm like, oh, it's going to be bad because it's mainstream. It's going to, like, I've heard so much about it and seen so much for it that I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I'm tired of people talking about it. Just, like make it go away for a little bit, and then I'll probably watch it later at some point. I actually did end up liking Naruto, but then I liked Naruto, finished all of Naruto, then I got to Shippuden, finished to a certain point of Shippuden, and then just right before like the war, where everyone fucking goes to war again, I clocked out. Like, I was just like, I don't fucking care anymore. Like, I tried, there's too many fucking characters, despite the show's named after this motherfucker. He's barely in it. Like, every other fucking character and their cousin, and their cousin's cousin, and their cousin's wife's cousin, like, they're there, and Naruto is like, hi, I'm Naruto, I'm over here, drink something, bye, and then just, in comes some random other motherfucker, and you're just like, what? But no, I signed up for him. What? Who the fuck are you people? I just gave up. I might eventually go back, but I gave up. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, no, I had it and then I forgot it again. But basically, if something's talked about a whole bunch or it's jammed in your face a whole bunch, and there's been a lot of lately things that have to do with like people and they're working technology into like anime, like, oh, I'm gonna play a game, the game became real. Like, they're doing a lot of that now. But for Sword Art Online, what I was saying is I kind of had something like that where I was like, it's been around a bunch, I don't want to watch it. And I was like, fuck it, okay, I finally watched it. And I kind of liked it. Like, it was not what I wanted it to be. So a little bit of a letdown, but I was like, okay, it's not as bad as when I was really getting hyped up watching commercials for Adult Swim when Bleach was on. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to love this. And then I watched it and I'm just like, I finally did finish it. I did finish Bleach. I will not do any reviews on Bleach. The only thing I will say about Bleach is I saw the commercials for Adult Swim that they were running. I was super convinced I was going to be totally into this. That I was going to fucking love this. And I don't fucking care. Like, a few episodes I liked, the rest, I honestly don't fucking care for any of the characters. I didn't like the protagonists. I didn't like really the supporting characters. The most interesting people to me were the fucking Vizards. And they were only in a few episodes. Yeah. But, well, I got off topic there. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting a whole bunch from those, like, it's another phone thing. It's about, the game's real. If you play it on your phone, but then you're somehow in the game and you're gonna die for real. Kind of like that thing. That's had a huge surge. And, it's kind of its own genre now. Like, it's starting to be, you know? That's what I mean. So I was kind of like, oh no, I wasn't into Mirai Nikki, and they're doing a bunch of this shit, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but you know what? I'll try it, and if I don't like it, just fuck it, whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll watch the trailer, I don't want to watch the whole episode, but that gave me, like, such bleak, just such a bare little blip of what's going on that I was like, okay, I need to watch the episode, because this is not enough for me to decide if I want to watch this or not. It wasn't even a trailer. I don't even know if it was a trailer. It was like 40 fucking seconds of something. Most people live in this house with us. Like, I live with my mom, my dad, two of my sisters, and then other people lived in, her son, and then the other people have a kid, and he just came over, and my dog fucking loves him, so anytime he comes over, she loses her shit and will not sit down. Which means I'm going to have to listen to her sniffing and snorting and coughing under the door a whole bunch, and then the dog's barking, and then the kid's screaming for whatever fucking reason, because he's like, what, 2-3 years old? I don't know. Basically, it's noisy. Stop whining. I know, you hear your baby. You hear the baby. I know, you're like, baby. Hi, baby. And then she gets out there, she's like, hi, baby. And then she's done. It's like, okay. And I better finish up, because there's a chance he'll come in here. So that's what he does. He goes, Lexus! And like comes inside. Anyway. So yeah, I wasn't expecting much. I think I'm going to keep up with the show. I'm not positive. I think there's only 2 episodes out right now. Like I said, the first one's like 47 minutes long. And I kind of explained everything that happens, but like, if that sounds like your thing, maybe try it. I don't know. Like, I finished other shows, like, usually when I do a review, I do it in the order of what I finished, which would have been Gaku and Alice, but I don't know if I want to do a review on it, because I'm so, about it. I know, baby. You hear the baby. Baby. Man is a baby. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the second episode. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do There you go. The Roku went to sleep because I took so long. I don't know if I'll do more, like if I'll do like a full review of this, or if I'll even keep watching it. So I might, at the very least, I want to watch this episode and like decide. But I think there's only 2 episodes out right now. It's on Crunchyroll. It is like a current. Sorry, I'm like, there's hair on me, so I was moving it away from me. And apparently moving out a fucking screen. So, I don't know. I think I'm kind of interested so far. But I'm more interested than I thought I would be. But I haven't fully committed to it, if that makes sense. But anyway, Darwin's Game, so far it is 2 episodes out, I think. I think another one just came out, or another one's going to come out. I don't know. But, so far, I kind of like it. I don't know. I guess we'll see if I'll keep it up.